Legendary warriors, the powers that created us now want us all extinguished. We must join forces, or else forever be their slave. Only together!
Okay, people. So I didn't want to include my microphone to the stream because, for the creative chain or the creative work, it doesn't help me. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you we are like 13 people here, and I just want to recreate or kind of create a similar sound to what you can hear in this Transformers movie using operator. And well, doesn't matter the synth itself because I remember I made a similar sound like 5 years ago. So I'm just trying to figure out what I did there. And this is why it is so lame, because I myself I don't know what is happening there. So this is what you are going to see what I'm doing now. And I try to reply to your messages on the chat. I'm on PC because, well, I bought this computer like 5 or 6 years ago, and I'm trying to switch to Mac because I so hate Windows. It is a very annoying operating system, and I have a little MacBook, a 2009, yeah, 2009 version MacBook Pro, which is I really love that little computer. It's very smooth and still works. Like it almost performs my 4 years old Dell laptop, which is crazy. so so yeah, but it is not time because we just moved into our new house. This is our new studio behind me, and well, not behind me, but I'm sitting here, and it takes a lot of money to like making the fences out there, and just we need to buy lots of stuff. So this is why I am still on PC, but I'm really planning to buy a strong MacBook Pro, which I can take it with me anywhere, and I can stream and like make music even on my top of the roof, on the top of my house, or anywhere on top of the tree, or just go out to the sunshine and like creating some vitamin D's during producing. But right now I'm on PC, so this is all. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the microphone again, and let's go back to this beautiful growly kind of stuff.
Legendary warriors, the powers that created us. Legendary warriors, the powers that created us now want us all extinguished. We must join forces, or else forever be their slave.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a point where I still need to turn on my microphone because Matthew, yeah, Matthew, you asked about Cymatics, and to be honest, I worked for them for like more than a year or even 1.5 year, and it ended up pretty nicely. Yeah, it was an interesting thing because they started this academy thingy, and they invited me to make videos to them, and I made a few courses, a few tutorials for them, like I don't know how much, but a few. But after a while, they said that we are sorry, we don't have any more work for you now because of our budget. And I said, what? This is stupid. I know you like bloody rich guys. But this was not Drew who told me, but they hired a manager guy and he told me this to me. And I tried to reach Drew for like more than half a year. He was not able to respond to me because he was very busy. At least this is what he said. But he was not very busy to change his Facebook profile picture. Funny, never mind. I'm not angry or something, but it was a really strange, and the only thing what I can't, I just can't handle and I can't stand is dishonesty. Just say me, man, we hate your crap or something, and I accept that. Okay, but saying that we don't have any work for you, but they hired lots of other guys, new guys, so they had work for them, but not for me, and I always feel that a little strange and dishonest. So I was like, okay, I can't do anything against that. I still made samples for them, and after a while, when I started this Facebook group, the Let's Synthesize Facebook group, Drew said that, well, I posted a very stupid post, to be honest, and this was really not, I had to overthink this a little more, where I said that follow me if you want to follow a real sound designer group, where real sound designers will manage the group, not several businessmen. And Drew contacted me that, he was very angry, saying that he doesn't want to work with people anymore who, just spread negative, sorry, so bad things about the company, about Cymatics. And I said, damn, I was so stupid. I didn't mean that. But of course, it was obvious for him that it couldn't have anybody else about. But I really did not think about this. So I just said that I know that people are thirsty after following real sound designers, but that Cymatics group and Academy group was not about that. I didn't want to blame them. I didn't want to spread negative comments, a negative thing about them. But at least this is how it turned out. So they fired me, even from the samples group, because from the videos group they fired me previously. And after a few, Synthferatu guy, who is one of my very good friend, because Matthew, you just asked about him. He was fired too when Cymatics just finished making samples again. We finished making samples, and when they started discussing this whole thingy, so Drew, Steve, and Camille Synthferatu, Drew told him that we can't see any chance for you to step into making videos. I mean, not for me, but for Synthferatu, because of your English. And here is the interesting thing. Drew said to him that you need to be even better in English than Dan Larson. And I said, oh, everything makes sense now. They didn't want to hire guys and didn't want to work with guys without proper English. I admit that my English is not the best. But why didn't they tell me? So this should have been so easy and so honest and so simple. Man, we sorry, we want to focus on hiring like native English guys or guys with stronger English what you have. And I was like, okay, I can accept that. If this is your goal, this is your vision with your company, that's totally cool. I can understand anything. But man, saying that we don't have any budget, we don't have any work, sorry, we can't do anything against that, but we will tell you, and we will inform you if we have any more work or something. That was like, man, that is suspicious, and I'm sure that this is not the real thing behind this. And this should be the story, how it turned out. It is just, I can't accept that. So this is a story with the cymatics thing. I don't and I can't stand dishonesty. Just say, even rudely or just directly or anything that they don't want to work with me anymore because of my English. And I know another guy who is Spanish, who is very, very good. And he is even famous with his productions, like he's a producer, he makes house and stuff. And he was in the same situation. They didn't fire that dude. They just didn't ask for any more work for him. And when I told this to him, this whole story, they was face palming like, oh my God, of course, this must be the reason behind this again. So he figured out that thingy. So, yeah. Strange, isn't it? Yeah, they are very sketchy. And I didn't want to tell bad things about them because that is not my business, and I'm not the guy like that. But they are surely should think a little differently how they handle people and how they handle their workers, because I know not only one guy but several guys who left that company because how they treated them. And this is not good, man. So just tell me what their problem is, and that's all. Okay, so this was about the cymatics thingy. Getting back to the growl. By the way, thank you, Blash, for not complaining about my English. I know that it is not the best. I should improve, but I can make myself understood. So, yeah. It still hurts, by the way, talking about cymatics and this whole academy thingy. Thank you. Thank you for stretching me. What I like to do is let's resample this thingy, this growly thingy, like resampling without the reverb, of course, because this stay is a little weird here. So let me fade that. I think this is a cool sound, isn't it? I mean, it works perfectly with the robot, but I'd like to try to tweak it a little in sampler, because I can FM the whole sound and I can give a more FME or more distorted, but not very distorted, not an overdriven or saturated kind of sound, but with a very slight FME kind of tone to it. But first, we always need to turn off the filter, or at least pull back the key. And let's try to... Oh, first I need to drop the sample here. Oh, it is already there. Anyway, it is easier like this. Okay, so it is in F0, I believe, or F#0. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it would sound good. I don't know. I'm not sure. So in pitch, there is an oscillator thingy here, which is basically FM. So you can apply frequency modulation on any kind of sound, which is very good for example, percussion or drum sounds. So let's try to let's try a little higher course. Maybe with a square should sound good, but we will see. Thanks, Matthew, but you need to sleep too. To be honest, it was very funny because yesterday evening I was so tired that I literally fell asleep on the floor of my studio, and my wife woke up at about 3 a.m. that, come on, please open the bottle for the baby. And I opened it and went to the bed and just had a shower and stuff in the morning. So yeah, sometimes it happens. Dedicated to do stupid things. Yeah, this was the goal, to remove that growly kind of tone, which is very good for example dubstep. But listen to this. But if I apply the oscillator, the FM basically, which is a square 32 on core 16, and it is not too much, you know, it is minus 49 decibels, it already turns the sound into not that growly, but a little more metallic and a little more like, but this time not organic, because the previous one, the original one, was organic, but this time a little more, well, dinosaur-y, you know, what I heard in the original sound. So it is not that growly. Ooh, thank you, ID. That's very nice for me. To be honest, I don't know how to accept this or what to do with this, because I haven't set up anything to accept this. What did you do, by the way? What is this? This $5 offer? Thank you very much. I'm so stoked. I literally don't have words. You're so kind. Thank you a lot. ID, if you want, I can save this video for you for later, but to be honest, I'm not planning to stream too much. I need to sign out too soon. Oh, that sounds cool. I should see this somewhere there. Then here somewhere. Super chat ID. That's it. Very cool. Thank you. Sleep well. I will send you the link for the video. Okay. The other cool thing is, by the way, here in I thank you your offer. In this sampler oscillator FME kind of thing, that you can apply an envelope to it. So I don't want to apply FM here and at the end. So basically what I need to do is just, you know, tweak the envelope. I have a very old i7 CPU. I don't know the exact type of it, but it's an i7. It's an old i7. I think it's a 2060 or no, 2600. Never mind. Let me check check it. Maybe I can find it here. What is it called? That stupid thingy what checks my computer parts. CPU Z. Okay, that's it. CPU Z. Quad core. I think it's a quad core. Yeah. Intel Core i7 2600. I can't see how many cores it has. CPU. Huh. But I think it has 4 cores. I'm so lame in this. Caches. It has 4 slots for the caches, so I believe it's a 4 cores stuff. And I have only 8 gigabytes of RAM, but it works. Stupid graphics card which I don't use because I don't game, so it can be anything really. No, I didn't overclock it. Yeah. Okay, so the only thing I need to put here back is the reverb, because the original sound had some huge ambience reverb because the dinosaurs, the robots are fighting in a big valley or something, which has tons of very, very nice reverb. Okay, turn it on. I said turn it on. No, I didn't build it. I ordered it from, well, I collected the parts, you know, just deciding what I want to include in the computer, but the store built it for me, so I got it in one package. I can build a computer, but I was like, okay, do it for me, and this was the worst decision I ever made, because my previous 2 computers were stable, and I myself built them. And this time, it was like 5 years ago, I was like, okay, I don't have the time to, you know, to build that for myself and stuff. I just collected the parts. I want this motherboard, that CPU and stuff. It must be strong. And in the store, they built it. So they constructed it basically for me, just put the parts together. And this computer is so bad. Not because I collected the parts, but because the store changed some parts. They said, we don't recommend this to you. I was like, okay, they know their stuff, just change it. We don't have this motherboard, let's put it that motherboard. It is even better and cheaper. Okay, let's do it. This was a very bad decision. Yeah, it loves it loves strong CPUs, especially when you use Serum. Okay, I think this is a cool sound. I mean, it is not that close to the original, but I like it. Maybe I can add more FM. But in this case, I need to EQ it because it creates so much you know, the distorted middle high frequency is what is not very pleasing. And even the main sound, the original sound, is a little duller. So as you can hear, you don't hear too much high end here. It is not filtered though, I mean it is not a low pass filter here, which makes the drop button EQ. What do you mean, Matthew, in notifications? Are you getting notifications from what? Nigga chicken sticks. What a cool name. Nigga chicken. What is a nigga chicken? Like black chicken? From messages from what? From the stream or from the operating system? Because I turned the sound off, every sound off from the operating system. The nigga word. By the way, this is so stupid. Why can't a white person say nigga when they say this to like black people to each other too? So I'm not racist if I talk like them. What am I, an alien? If I need to talk them like an alien or not their language? What is the point of not speaking the same common language? It is just stupid. So if I speak like them, I'm racist. And this is why I said people who think like this are the racists, not white people. Of course, we have the history, but I was never racist, and I never touched, and I was never angry, or I never felt any bad for black people. But this is this is stupid anyway. So yeah, nigga chicken is cool. Are you able to recreate the scatter bass? By the way, I'm black. Hey, I love black people. No problem with them at all. Well, no. I have a friend who tried to recreate something close, but I'm not sure where I put that sound. It is not that very close, but it is a cool sound. Yeah, I know it's an American thing, but in America it is stupid too. I am from a very black neighborhood. And do you have any problems with them, Matthew? I am 2% black. Okay. Well, I have 2% black on my skin tone too. Slang is normal when you use words they made it's not offensive, it's just the connection to slavery. I know. I think it is still stupid. Everybody has their history. Okay, so it's just I don't think it means anything if I. But okay, if their history hurts them or hurts most of the black people, like slavery and stuff, including the nigger word, why do they use it if it hurts them? Then don't use it. So I can totally accept if they don't use it. I would not use it either. But they still use it and they still call themselves nigga. So basically, they keep themselves in slavery in their head. But we mustn't do that. Never mind. I will never be able to understand this. This is ours kind of thing. Yeah, I know. But this is stupid too. Okay, I'm not really sure about this FMing here. Meanwhile, white Americans collectively haven't had it in their everyday vocab in like 100 years, besides racist people. Maybe that's true. I can't judge that. But again, if it hurts them, why do they use it for themselves? And if it reminds them for their own history about slavery, like here in my country, we have our history too, which hurts us, but we never make a saying of that. Like we don't call, well, I just can't make a similar thing about our history, but what if really hurts me, I can't put it into my vocabulary. You get me? No, they can't, I'm sure. Stupid EQ8. I need to concentrate on this sound. Dead limerick. I'm just saying this very quietly, okay? I am from Hungary. I never told this to anyone before. Why? I don't know. I just don't like to. Well, I know why. Because when I first made my Facebook page and I think the YouTube page too, I put a location like I am from London. But that was only because that time I was thinking that most of the guys out there don't like anybody else, only American people or native English guys. But turned out that I was stupid. Okay, there is a distortion shaper kind of thingy here, which may cause a very similar effect to what I wanted to achieve with this pitch oscillator FME kind of thing. Yeah, it's a little too much. But the size should be a lot bigger, I believe. Okay, how did this turn out this good? Oh my god, the convolution. I almost forgot that the convolution reverb always messes up the sound. Oh, incoming wormhole. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I love iPhones, and I'm so fell in love into iPhone X. But right now, unfortunately or fortunately, I can't afford it because we just moved into our new house, and this is a great thing. I love to live here, and this is a it's an awesome and a big thing. But right now, it is not time to upgrade my phone, and even my wife needs a new phone because she has we live in a regular family, so she has. um Anyway, a very bad and very crappy Android phone, and she still, she wants to have an iPhone. She just told me like several days ago that she really wants an iPhone, because she's so fed up with all those freezes and slowing downs and stuff. And my phone works perfectly for like 2 years, more than 2 years, and not even a slowing down or anything. Yeah, but dude, Matthew, a house is, of course, it is bigger, and it costs a lot more, but it is not about that. You need to have, when you already moved in, you need to buy lots of small things too, like curtains, curtain hangers, furnitures for the kids. In the kids' room, we only have their beds, and not even a shelf, not even a desk. These all add themselves, and it costs lots of things. I mean, this costs thousands of dollars. So yeah, I need to work a lot if I want to upgrade the phones. Anyway, the sound. I think this sound is on point. Okay.
Legendary warriors, the powers that created us now want us all extinguished. We must join forces, or else forever be their slave. Only together can we survive! Let me lead you! Forever be their slave.
I still want to EQ it a little.
Forever be their slave.
Too much high end. No, the Scary Monsters and Nice Price Base, no. But to be honest, I never tried it because I felt like, okay, this is already impossible. I don't want to waste time on it. Yeah, they spit. Sorry, not split. And even they bleed, or at least when it is not blood, but they have some green and sometimes red stuff coming out their mouth.
Only together can we survive!
Here, can you see this green stuff? I think it's oil.
Only together can we survive! Let me lead you! Come here!
Sometimes I should recreate this flame throwing sound too. but the stupid music under it makes me a little hard to hear what is going on. It sounds like a regular growl, but with lots of distortion and maybe some cool LFO going on. I'm not sure.
Come here! Come here!
Get over here, little pet dinosaur. So, nigger chicken sticks. Sorry, but I can't believe that you get any close to that sound with Massive. It's impossible. It is made in FM8 and Massive has its very own crappy sound. I heard so-called recreations using Massive, but all of them were over distorted, and not even the tone was close. So sorry, but it's just, I just can't believe it. But I have a friend who tried to recreate it. I can't tell his name, but let me find the sound. Maybe I will be able to find it. I'm not sure if I will find it, but hopefully. Here is it. And this is in FM8, and the dude told me that he used only sine waves, I believe, and not too much, not to process on the sound. Oops, warping. So this first hit is really close. I really love it. I think it is on point. And it is not ripped from the original song, but because if I need to compare it, you will be able to hear it that this is a very different sound. So you can hear that it's a little different, but also it's on point, and it is ridiculous how talented that guy is. And yeah, he was Carl. So it's just crazy. Yeah, scary close, like the scary monsters close. So yeah, I never tried to recreate it because, you know, it just took me like, I don't know, I'm sure that days or even weeks to find the closest points, which I don't have that time. But Carl was free and, you know, he was very interested in that sound. And this Dinobot kind of recreation is not a hobby now. I am making it for for a tutorial, not a free tutorial, or a free tutorial, but not onto my channel, not to my channel. So this is why I am spending time, and I decided why not to stream this. There is nothing secret things going on here. Yeah, he's an awesome dude. Yeah, so don't be mad on Carl. He had several very, very bad experiences with people. Don't take it personal. Carl is Spitfire, and he doesn't even open to anybody, and I am very thankful for him that he opened to me. He didn't send me this project. I just have the sounds, so I don't know how he made that. I just have these resample kind of thingies, but it's just it's just crazy. So yeah, don't be mad on Carl. He's very, very precautious now with people. I think only just 2 or 3 people knows his process, how he made stuff. Yeah, don't blame him. I think my version is a little too overdriven now. Future Ecstasy. Hi. So I think this was the sound. It is a little complicated, not that much, but because I'm not using any shaper and FM here, I think I don't need to use a sampler. The original operator not resample MIDI kind of thing is more than enough here. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, DQ. Okay, it makes a huge difference. So always be careful with convolution reverb, the max convolution reverb, because it is very, very good. I mean, the plugin itself is very, very good, but it makes some very weird changes to the sound if you use it, at least on a very small percentage of wet. So I don't know why is that. It's a little weird. Maybe a little more cuts on the very highs. Yeah, he definitely is tired of people. I remember he told me that several people broke into his Dropbox maybe or somewhere, cloud storage, and stole his works. So of course I would be precautious too, and I would just hide myself from people. And to be honest, I do that. So I don't really reveal myself, and this is the first time I'm showing my face, and it is only because I'm going to work for a company like teaching and coaching, and the company needs my face, so they need a webcam and stuff. So I was like, okay, I will do that anyway, so why not include my face to my channel and to my channel videos too. Yeah, he had a cloud storage thing, and people somehow broke into his computer or something and found I don't know what happened. He only told me that people broke into his, I think it was Dropbox, and stole his works. Okay, so original sound. My sound. Yeah, I talk to him every now and then. No, there is no bit crusher on the original Scary Monsters sound. It is all about the OTTs and several processes which create those metallic bit crushing kind of sounds. And the OTT brings it up very heavily, but there is no bit crusher on these sounds. I don't use bit crusher. I have homicide and trash too, what I use to distort sounds. And I'd better use homicide. It's just a weird synth. Well, not a synth, it's just a weird plugin effect. It just makes things what I just don't understand. So this is why I use mainly Trash 2, because it is a lot cleaner, a lot easier to understand what it does. Okay, so view. Where is the video? I accidentally closed the video window, but I can't see video window. That's it. Okay. Why can't you hear me? I'm here. Okay, then probably it is on Roshan's side. The problem is on there. Yeah, you can do lots of good things with simple sine waves. Oh, this is from Skrillex himself. Yeah. That is very true. I think my sound is even better in terms of growliness. Oh my god. Incoming wormhole again. Hello? Hello? Yeah, incoming wormholes. Wormholes. That is how I call phone calls. Like, you know, from Stargate. Okay, I love this sound, so I'm saving this stuff, and I think this is all for today. I mean, for the stream. Maybe later I will make a new one, but because it is Friday, I won't stream probably. I won't stream on the weekends, so only weekdays. And what is the more comfortable for you guys, by the way? this early morning. Well, this is early morning here. It is only 10:40 or later when American people are having their the daytime thing is. So I'm not sure, but okay, I will stream more, but I'm not sure about the time of the day. So once you do that. Oh, by the way, let me show you one more thing. I'm working on a track, and it is not that good, and it is very VIP, but I just want to show you, guys.
Each 24-hour span appears to equal 1 month's growth in the mother's womb. I'm amazed.
And this is all. This is what I'm having right now. There is a loop here from Valentine's. Well, it is not a loop, just several sounds from it. This pop 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 pop, but I will replace that. It's just finding some inspiration to move forward, producing the sound, the song. But I really love this sound. It is pure serum I made. No, it is still from the Virtual Riot sound pack. Valentine made this sound, but I can replace it with any kind of sounds from that pack I released for the Christmas pack. Christmas present. It's not that big deal. The big deal is to find a groove and find the elements and find the tone what I want to make. And I think I grabbed it because the first part of the drop is cool, but I always struggle with how to make the second part of the drop and how to match them. And I made like this is the fourth or the fifth version of the second part of the drop I made, and I didn't like any of them. So this is the first thing, and this is the first version. As I said, this is the fifth. What I think it's good. So I need to replace some of the sounds to make them my own, but I think this will work. And the intro is good too. I mean, I really like it. This little vocal-y kind of thing. The first part of the drop is I think still awesome. So yeah, I think these work together pretty well. Maybe in the next stream I will work on this stuff. What do you guys think? Would it be interesting or just leave it? Well, I can't say I talked to him because he lives in LA now, and the time zone is very different. When he lived in Germany, it was a lot easier to talk to him. Plus, he is huge now, and I bet he has lots of better friends. So he barely replies to my messages, or when he replies, he's always in a rush, like typing in a few sentences and leaves. But it's okay. This was the same with Barely Alive guys. I talked to them a few times before we even had some Skype call, sound design ideas, brainstormings, and when they got huge, they forgot about me. So I sent him letters, sent them letters, sent them messages on Facebook and stuff, but they don't reply. So this is how the world goes, baby. When you got huge, you forgot about people who you knew before, if they're not as big as you. Yeah, I talked to them. Yeah, it sucks, but to be honest, I already got used to it because this is how it goes. So yeah, I think I'm finishing the stream now. I'm very glad that I'm very happy that you guys were here. Maybe I will make a post on Facebook when I will stream next time, okay? And that will be easier to catch up. And I try to make the stream a little later. I mean, it is in the morning. Here it is morning, but I will try to make it in the evening or in the night. Maybe for American people it will be easier to follow. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this little dinosaur synthesizing lesson or coach now, and see you next time, guys. Bye bye. Bye. One more thing, Virtual Riot Valentine is a great guy. He's just very busy. He replies, but not that frequently, like just every now and then. But barely I've never responds. Okay, so bye bye.